back, baby! Welcome back to the new episode of Krazy Flashback, as we're gonna be taking a look at the new TransIP Road of Legends and how the games have unfolded with this new format, the Fearless Draft, best of threes, and so forth. So much to cover, so we're gonna jump right into it. Now, for the first series that we had of this week on Tuesday was Once Upon a Team facing off against a one-man army. And to make sure all the predictions were already swinging out of the window, a one-man army, they dropped game 1 to Once Upon a Team. If anything, Once Upon a Team, they got game 1 from a one-man army, because it was not their mistakes, but if anything, Once Upon a Team being proactive, making these plays happen, it was beautiful to watch. Unfortunately for them in game 2 and 3, a one-man army were able to come back, recollect themselves, and they took that first series. Then later on the evening, we had TransIP facing off against Senshi in the first game, which was 49 minutes. Senshi had an insane gold lead, but then that gold lead dropped off harder than Thorin after the reckless drama is over. So unfortunately for them, TransIP were able to keep their composure, find picks, and then come back in that first game. Game 2, not close at all. The second game was way cleaner. Couple mistakes here and there, but TransIP, all of a sudden, they're looking stronger. They're looking way stronger, as they're gonna have to be to stay a top 4 team. Now, moving on to Thursday, we had Myth facing off against Aurora, where Space dropped 20 kills. 20 kills for Space. Are you... what? It was also the shortest game. I believe it was 24 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. And the second game was not as quick, but still pretty quick. I actually need to check, but I think Myth might have won the series against Aurora quicker than TransIP won game 1 against Senshi. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll wait and see. Anyway, that series was over, done and dealt with. Myth quick 2-0 over Aurora. Now moving on to the next one. Same thing for MCon versus Jormungandr. The freshly promoted Division 2 team in Jormungandr wasn't able to take down the tournament favorites, as a lot of people will call them, in MCon. A couple of missteps here and there, but overall still a very dominant performance from MCon. So we're excited to see what's going on into the next week. We have, of course, TransIP facing off against MCon to see who the stronger of those teams is going to be. And then later on the evening, we have Myth facing off against a one-man army. I'm excited to see if Space is gonna drop 20 kills again or not. I just want to see kills. That's all I'm here for, honestly. Maybe another 23-minute game. I'm here for it, you know, give it to me, Space. Thank you very much. Now, later that week, of course, we have the other side of the teams who went 0-1 in the series. Then we have Senshi facing off against a Once Upon a Team. And then on the other side, we have Aurora facing off against Jormungandr. So it's gonna be one hell of a series on both accounts, both in the winner's bracket and loser's bracket, especially the loser's bracket, because if you lose here, there's nothing to fall back on. If you're out, you're out. Your split is over. 2 best of 3s. It's a short one, but that's the way it is. So everybody's gonna feel the pressure. Some people are gonna step up, other people are gonna fall down. That's just the way the pressure works. But I'm very excited to see where we're gonna go in the second week. This was the first episode of Krazy Flashback featuring the TransIP Road of Legends. I'm very excited to be back. I hope you are too. We got one hell of a week already with 20 bombs being dropped, a 50-minute game almost, 42 kills in that 50-minute game, and so many more things to talk about. 49 champions that we might see again in week 2. I'm excited as hell, and I hope you guys are too. Keep an eye on the socials of the Road of Legends to see when those teams are going to be playing and where you can watch them. Cold streams, amazing part of the community as well. So I want to congratulate all those teams that have been able to produce the streams themselves that are not in Dutch. So shout out to all of you guys. I'm excited to see what week 2 is going to bring. So I'm not going to make you guys wait any more longer, and I'll see you guys next week.